Hey, happy Sunday. All right, today I'm going to be making a cowboy steak. All right, so these are the seasonings I'm going to use. Garlic powder, of course. This steak seasoning with Worcestershire sauce. I know I'm not saying that right. Some liquid smoke. My husband was going to grill this on the grill, but it's kind of hot out. And some black pepper. All right, I'm going to take the camera off myself and season up my cowboy steak. And we're only cooking one because I'm only going to eat a little piece of this. Just stab your steak a little bit. This helps tenderize it. And I'm going to cook it in this pan because I don't want to wash no pans. I'm just going to throw this away. All right. Let's get it all nice and seasoned. Garlic powder. Season that bone too. Using our steak seasoning. I love this steak seasoning. You want it all nice and seasoned. Black pepper. This sauce, Worcestershire sauce. All right. This just gives it such a good flavor. And some liquid smoke. Since we can't grill it, this will give it that grilled taste. All right. Stab all those seasonings in there. And then we're going to flip it around and do the same thing to the other side. And I'm going to fix a sweet potato or and some cabbage, I think. Sweet potato and cabbage, or either sweet potato and asparagus. I haven't figured out the green vegetable yet. All right. All nice and seasoned up. Black pepper. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. And right before the steak is finished cooking, I always sprinkle a little extra of garlic powder and this steak seasoning on it. I love seasoned food. You don't need that much liquid smoke. Let's get these seasonings all in it. I'm going to start off cooking it on 475. Then I'm going to, for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it down to about 375 and cook it until our desired doneness. We don't like red meat, so a little pink is okay, but not too red. And then I'm going to turn it up to broil to get that caramelization on it right before I pull it out of the oven. All right, it's ready for the oven. All right, I'm going to make sweet potatoes, but I'm going to do it the fast way. I'm going to cook them in a microwave. Have me some vegetable oil. Rub the vegetable oil all over my potato. And I'm still deciding, I washed the potatoes first, and I'm still deciding whether we're gonna have, cabbage or asparagus. I haven't decided yet. But if I ask my husband, he definitely does not want asparagus, even though he eats them. All right, I probably didn't roll that. Don't have to be perfect. Just get your potato all covered up. Lord, come on, cling wrap. I probably could have did that better. All right, we're gonna do the other one. Then we're gonna punch holes in it. All right, got the potatoes covered up. Just punch a few holes in it very carefully. Don't have to have a whole bunch. 5 or 6. Do your other one. Yeah. That steak is smelling so good. You don't have to go that deep in it. I don't know why I'm going that deep. All right, now when the steak is almost ready, I'm gonna plop these in the microwave because they only take a few minutes to cook. All right, let me get my cabbage cut up, I think. All right, we're gonna get our cabbage cut up. You know they say if you put a wet paper towel under a cutting board, it keeps it from slipping. This is without the wet paper towel. Let's try it with the wet paper towel. Oh, wow. Oh, it's slipping a little bit, but not as much as it was. Okay. Tip of the day. All right, let's cut our cabbage. And I know everybody probably had their own ways of cutting their cabbage. Let's get that core out. I love to stir fry the cabbage on the stove. And when I season it with just sea salt, garlic powder, black pepper, and olive oil. I'm gonna take this layer off. It looks a little crappy. All right. Do you guys like your cabbage cut big or small? Sometimes I do it big, sometimes I do it small. Get it in our colander. You can wash it. Alrighty. I don't have the best chopping skills because I don't like to chop. I don't like to chop nothing. Nothing. I love to cook, but I don't like to chop. I can't stand chopping. My husband usually helps me chop on the holidays. Or I know I could use, I have about 2 food processors. I could use a food processor, I know. That's just something I've never liked to do. I don't like to chop. I'm not a chopper. Oops, I forgot to close the refrigerator. All right. Cut this last piece, and then I'm gonna go over and wash it. That steak really smells good. Maybe I'm just hungry. But that steak smells wonderful. All right, let me go wash it and I'll be back. All right, I have this bell pepper in the oven, and I have this bell pepper in the refrigerator, and it's almost about to go bad, so but it's not bad. As you can see, I washed it off, so I'm gonna add it to the cabbage just to give the cabbage a little color. See, it's not as crisp, but it's still okay. Just to give the cabbage a little color, I'm gonna add this bell pepper, and so it doesn't go to waste. I'm gonna chop it a little smaller. All right, bell pepper's all nice and chopped. All right, I'm gonna attempt to use this induction cooker for I always have a hard time with this. But if the magnet doesn't stick, you can't use the pot. If the magnet sticks, you can use it, and it's sticking to this pot. So we're gonna use this pot. Or skillet. All right, let me try to get this on. All right, got our induction skillet on. I put some light olive oil, and this is some frozen fresh garlic. I had this garlic, and so it wouldn't go bad, I put it in the freezer. So I'm gonna use it today. I'm gonna saute the garlic. Oh, that already smells good. And I'm gonna put the bell peppers in there, then add the cabbage. My skillet isn't that big, So I probably won't be able to do all the cabbage, but we'll see. I'm gonna turn the temp level down just a little bit and the tip down just a little because I don't want to burn my garlic. Just want to sweat it a little bit. All right, gonna add in our bell pepper, our red bell pepper. Let that cook a little bit, and then we're gonna add in our cabbage and seasoning. Let that cook a little bit, and then we're gonna add in our cabbage and our seasoning. All right, be back. All right, we've let our garlic and red bell peppers cook a little bit. Now I'm gonna add in the cabbage as much as I can. I've washed the cabbage already. And I know the cabbage is gonna shrink down, so. But for purposes of this video, I don't want to overcrowd the skillet and burn myself. All right. I have a little left. I'll cook it later. All right. Even though we use some fresh garlic, I'm gonna use some more garlic because I love garlic. All right, and black pepper. And some sea salt. You can add more salt as you desire. Ooh, it smells good already. Who else loves cooking? I do. I love to cook. And I love when the food tastes good and people enjoy it. Now cooking can make you tired because it makes me tired too, but I still love it. All right, I'm gonna let this cook down. I probably will add in that other cabbage. Okay, I added in that other cabbage. See, no more cabbage. And I added a little bit more of light olive oil, a little bit more of salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. All right, I was looking at my cabinet and I decided to add some of this seasoning to it as well, give it a little kick. Do y'all do that when you be cooking? You be like, oh, you know what? Let me add this. Let me add that. Oh, yeah, that looks yummy. It smells so good. I think our cabbage is about done. I like it with a little crunch. The cabbage part. My husband doesn't mind having the cabbage with a little crunch, but for some reason, he wants the bell peppers to be nice and soft. All right, our cabbage is finished. There's a cabbage. Gonna let hubby taste real quick. It's hot. How it tastes. Oops.
Great. It's really good.
Okay. My potatoes are in the microwave and the steak is almost ready. And we're about to eat. All right, I'm gonna melt some butter and put some fresh garlic. And we're gonna pour this on top of the steak. Let that butter melt. You can't lift this thing up because it'll shut it off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my garlic in there now. Okay. Let that get all nice and melty. And we should be eating soon. All right, the potato is ready. I'm going to remove the plastic wrap. Ooh. And I'm going to put it in this foil because I'm going to put some butter. Ooh, that's hot. I'm going to put some butter and some brown sugar and marshmallows. If I have marshmallows, I'm not sure. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's a pretty potato. Look at that. And it's hot. All right. Let me dress that our butter is melting. Let's get our sweet potato all fixed up. Let me get another spoon. Okay. Can you see the sweet potato? I'll try to melt some of this butter a little bit. Yeah, I'm putting a big piece in there. Oh, yum. You can't go wrong with butter. Ooh, that garlic smells so good. This potato smells so good. I'm gonna put some brown sugar. I don't have any marshmallows, so I'm mad. My husband told me I'm good with it, but I like marshmallows. Okay, and I'm using some vanilla cinnamon sugar, okay? Got some vanilla in there, okay? There, that's enough sugary stuff. Get our, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little regular cinnamon on top. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Get our potato. Oh, make it look like we at a restaurant. All right. All right, that looks good. All right, it's time to eat. Okay, dinner's finished.